So for the folks that follow my channel, you know that I have a Chevy 6.5 utility truck, and that's pretty much what I use for a lot of my tasks. And now I have a 2001 Ford with a 7.3 diesel. Now, I'm not a huge fan of all of the Ford diesels. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, but I really do like the 7.3, so I wanted a pickup truck with the 7.3, and I also wanted a pickup truck that had the doors in the back that opened. That was one thing I really hated about my Chevy, was it did have the space in the back for the back seat, but the doors did not open. Now, I could have looked for a crew cab, but I felt that would have been just a little bit too long for what I need, and it just makes it a little more difficult to back up trailers, pull boats, and things like that. So the extended cab, as Ford calls it, a super cab, seemed like a good option. I could still get a door that opened up to make it easy to get people in and outside of the back seat, and that's what I was after. So this truck seemed to have everything that I needed. It is a 350. It does have some beefier springs on it. The truck does have some rust. The frame is really clean on it, which was one selling point that I was after, and the rust that you can see is on the bottom of the doors. Now, we can take care of that, or we can replace the doors. So I'm not sure if I might do a little bit of both. What I might do is fix them in a very cheap, cost-effective way, see how long that holds out, and if it doesn't hold out, then we'll just put new doors on it. So that's not really that big of a deal, at least for somebody who does a lot of things yourself like we do. Now, being used to the Chevy work truck package and seeing a package like this truck is quite different. So the Chevy work truck package typically has a vinyl seat and it has vinyl carpet, and this particular truck has neither. It has kind of some nice looking seats and it has carpet. So probably the first thing I'm going to do is find some type of vinyl covers for these, and we'll replace the carpet with vinyl. Typically when I get in and out of this truck, I'm usually a filthy mess, and this type of interior won't hold up. But again, not a big deal. We'll change those out. It does have kind of a plain Jane dash, but it has some features that I'm not used to, like air conditioning. The work truck package did not have air conditioning, at least on my Chevy, and has power locks, power windows, things like that. Cruise control, I didn't have cruise control on the Chevy. This one does, so to me this seems like a great upgrade. I already have plans of swapping the radio out. I do like little higher, better quality radios than what the factories put in, and quite frankly, I don't think I have any cassette tapes anymore, so that'll do me no good. So that'll get swapped out, and we'll probably do some videos on some of the repairs and upgrades and swapping some of these components out, and hopefully that'll be helpful to other people that might have a truck like this. It does have some options that were installed by a previous owner. It has a TS6 selector switch, and I checked it out. It seems to be working. Under the hood is obviously the 7.3, but they also replaced the air filter with it almost looks like a K&N, some type like that. And there's a deep pan on the transmission, and the pan is finned and cooled. And that was another selling point, is albeit these engines, the 7.3s, will run a very long time, this truck does have 292,000 miles. For that engine, that's not a lot of miles. For the transmission, it absolutely is, and this transmission was recently replaced, so hopefully I get many more miles on that. As for the tool body bed, one big thing that is different than any other truck that I've ever had, it is a dually, and I purposely set off to look for a dually because I wanted the wider tool body. Quite frankly, my tool body on my truck is a standard tool body for a standard truck, and it's just quite not big enough for the tools that I have. So there's some dents and dings in the tool body, and again, we will also be fixing those up in some upcoming videos. But don't despair, we'll still be making stuff and building and designing equipment as well, but I will have to spend a couple of months focused on taking care of this truck and getting it back up to par. I'll have to move my crane over as well, and that'll probably be another video of its own, because it'll be kind of a beast to move over. These utility beds aren't made for cranes, but a little ingenuity, you can just make it all happen. Ladder rack is only half there. I assume there was a piece back on the end, so we'll have to remove the ladder rack. I don't really need a ladder rack, so it's going away. That'd just be a limb catcher in my neighborhood, so it's going away as well. So I'm kind of excited, and look forward to some of these videos coming out, and little by little we'll get this truck back in tip-top shape. She'll look good, she'll look like new, and she already runs good, so I don't have to worry about that. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe, and take a look at some of my other videos. You might find something you're interested in.